between the crushing Russian Victor Oganov and Brad Hollywood Pitt, undefeated in 11 fights. You talk about contrasting styles, contrasting statures. You've got it right here. 5 years separates the two, but height 13 centimetres, reach 15 centimetres, both in favour of Brad Pitt. Time to get the boys out. Time to go to Howard Lee.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. 12 rounds of boxing. IBO Asia Pacific and OPBF Cruiserweight Championships. 2 titles on the line. Would you welcome in the red corner from Russia, Victor Oganov.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome in the blue corner, Hollywood Brad Pitt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Centre Ring. You're in Melbourne, the Melbourne Pavilion. Brian Amateur to Barry Michael Sports. Welcome you to bout to another championship match on Fox Sports. Your IBO supervisor, Mr. Phil Austin from Brisbane, Queensland. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBO Asia Pacific and OPBF Cruiserweight Championships. 2 titles on the line. Would you welcome in the red corner on my left, from Perth, Western Australia, by the Republic of Russia, with coach Sergei Evershin in the corner. Made his professional debut in 1998. Lost for an IBO championship in Washington, USA, September 2007. 35 professional fights, 31 wins, 4 losses, 29 inside the distance, including 26 consecutive knockouts early in his career. Tipping the scales at 90.55 kilograms, wearing scarlet red trunks with a touch of white piping. Would you welcome the crushing Russian at 90.55 kilograms, Victor Oganov. And across the ring in the blue corner, from Blair Gowrie, Victoria, Mornington Peninsula, via Blacktown, New South Wales, proudly sponsored by FTP. Gold medal Melbourne Commonwealth Games, Beijing Olympian, fighting out of Blacktown Hit Squad and training out of No Contest Gym, St Mary's, New South Wales. Lincoln Hudson, Fidel Turkle and Terry Pitt in the corner. The reigning Australian Cruiserweight Champion. A perfect record, 11 fights, 11 wins, 9 inside the distance. Wearing maroon with a touch of red and gold. Ladies and gentlemen, 89.05 kilograms. Would you welcome, we named Brad Hollywood Pitt. Referee Bryce Whistle under the 10-point must system. Dale Westerman, Andrew Campbell and Nika Williams, they're judging this fight. Bryce Whistle, ringside physician Dr. Peter Lewis. Here we go.
Boys,
12 rounds of boxing.
Listen to my commands. Do you have any questions? No questions? All right. Protect yourselves at all time. This will be low. All right. This is good. Just here. All right. Anything below this is low. Anything below this is low. Understand? Protect yourselves. Listen to what I tell you guys. I don't want a wrestling match. All right. All right. Touch him up now and last round.
Victor Oganov, a controversial figure from the Contender Australia series, dating back 2 years against that man, one of the hottest properties in Aussie boxing, and soon to be one of the hottest properties, I think, in world boxing, in Brad Hollywood Pitt.
Oh, thank you.
The IBO Asia Pacific Cruiserweight title is up for grabs. Has fond memories of this venue. Brad Pitt won the national title with a second round KO over Daniel Aman back in May.
Yeah, you won't see many bigger knockouts than that one that night.
It is 12 3-minute round schedule. Oganov in the red, Pitt in the maroon. Oh, Pitt tagged there with a big left hand, make it 2.
Yeah, Pitt's got to be careful. He carries that front hand very low. Oganov's only chance is to do what he's doing now, as Pitt digs him in.
Here we go.
Very smart work from Victor Oganov. Try and unsettle Brad Pitt. He's the favourite. Oh, good body
to
shot.
the body. Changing levels, Andy Raymond, Chris McCullen, and the IBF middleweight champion of the world, the real deal, Daniel Gill, ringside calling the shots.
Good right hook from Brad Pitt.
He's a marked man, Geely, Brad Pitt, isn't he?
Yeah, he's taken a few already, but he's landing a few back. He's doing well.
Yeah, he's settling in. Oganov's just staying off him a little bit, and that's what he needs to be careful of. He can't walk in behind his shots, behind it, nothing at all.
Has there been a head clash here? Because Brad Pitt is bruised and battered just under the hairline, right in the middle of his forehead.
Well, it started 100 miles an hour, the start of round 1. Pitt's really digging into
There's
some solid
no
shots.
surprise here. Oganov was going to come out head hunting.
Oh,
Opportunity there for the crush and Russian. Of course, Victor formerly, I guess most notably, competed around the super middleweight division, but naturally a much bigger guy than that limit would allow.
good jab.
Pitt has to use the jab. He's getting in close, burning a lot of energy early on.
15 centimetres in reach, Geely. It's a monster reach.
He's got to use it.
Heavy hands of Brad Pitt as well. We don't need to tell you how heavy Oganov hands are. First 26 fights, won all by knockout.
Yeah, everything's got power on it at the moment for Brad Pitt, which is very dangerous. Oganov's trying to walk him down, and that saps your energy 10 times quicker than you are when you're boxing on the outside.
Interesting story about Victor Oganov at the weigh-in last night. Weighed in at the 90.55 kilograms, and then went and trained. Immediately following the weigh-in.
Wow.
And both boys very fatigued early.
Okay, you don't need to mix it with a bloke. I understand nervous. Pop the jab. Hold the range, set the pace. You understand what I'm saying? Everything comes off the jab, you go. Brad, every time he comes in, the jab, step back 2 or 3 inches, that'll give you the range. If you just start swinging, you're not going to find your momentum. Everything comes off this left hand. You understand me?
Well, there was no filling out process like we saw in the last fight. It was action from the start. Hence why both boys are breathing quite heavy towards the end of the first round. That's what Pitt needs to do. Everything's got to come off that left jab.
Seconds out to round 2.
Lincoln Hudson, the principal in the corner there, along with Fidel Turkle, and also Brad's father, Terry, assisting as we move into round number 2.
I think at that pace of what we saw in round number 1, we won't see 12 rounds get out of this.
I think either way, I'm unsure if we'll see 12 rounds.
Yeah, that's a fair chance anyway.
I think Victor's best bet is early on in the round. He's got to do his best work early.
Yep.
Brad becomes dominant early in the round, it's going to be easy for Pitt.
Yeah, great point, yeah. As we saw in the first round, Victor really unsettled Pitt, putting the aggression straight up. Oh, good jab from Pitt.
190 centimetre reach for Brad Pitt, 188 centimetres tall, or 6'2" in the old language, is a big, big cruiserweight.
Oh, what's happened here? Might have got a thumb in the eye or
Thumb
something.
in the eye.
Let's go. Nah, it's headbutt. Let's go. Up. Up. Right. You want to go? Let's go. Right. No? No. Time.
Time. I'm not sure you can just call time.
Victor Oganov has been caught in the eye here. I'm not sure if it was a thumb.
Let's go. I'll go.
But you can't just stop and go, I'm going to go over and wipe my eye. It's over. You
Let's
get
go,
counted or the fight's over.
I thought the fight was over there and then.
Not sure what that was about.
He is head hunting, isn't he? Oganov, look at him in that crouch style. That the eye of Victor Oganov is swollen up dramatically already. It's not his lead eye, so it's not going to affect his vision as much, but Daniel is such a front square-on fighter. He's not going to have that peripheral vision of the left hook of Brad Pitt coming through.
Yeah, that's right. He's got his head down low, so it's hard for him to see those wide swinging punches.
Oh, good left hook there from Victor Oganov.
He's found the left hand on a couple of occasions here. Brad Pitt finding it next to impossible to find cruiserweight matchups in Australia.
The eyes nearly closed of Victor Oganov. After that fight with Daniel Aman, you can understand why he struggles, finding fights. One thing I like about Brad Pitt, as does,
Go. Go. Hey, turn around. Let's go.
he's having real problems with that right eye. With some of the top amateurs, they're used to fighting, the top guys. You have to fight the best in the world if you want to go anywhere. Brad Pitt took on Daniel Aman. Now Victor Oganov, he's prepared to step up. I like it.
He has stepped up very early in his career. This is just his 12th fight, and looking to keep that 100% record going with 12 wins. 9 knockouts out of 11 victories.
This is going to teach him a lot as well, this fight. There's such a busy work rate early on. He's going to have to learn to control himself.
Yeah, you're right. He needs to control that tempo.
Yeah.
Well, Oganov winced after that body shot from Pitt. And the Russian is struggling because of that man, Hollywood Pitt.
Round number 2, and this is where we saw Victor Oganov take a knee. Comes in, didn't seem to be anything there, and he goes down. Must have caught something on the way in. It's very hard to see. Looks all right there. Or maybe just caught the edge of that left-hand thumb. Or may have just caught the right-hand thumb of Brad Pitt.
Seconds as we approach round 3.
Very hard to see, but there's a certain problem.
And the eye is shut. And it's always visually very easy to tell if it's a punch or you've actually got a thumb in the eye. Like, the swelling is different at Geely, and there's no doubting that he's popped a thumb.
Yeah, 100%.
One thing I remember in the amateurs getting a thumb in my eye, I couldn't see where the distance of my opponent was. I had no idea, and thankfully the opponent didn't know what was going on, but I had no idea where he was, whether he was right in front of me or a metre away. It's so hard to see. Your vision just disappears.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot blurry, a lot more blurry, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Oganov's showing great heart here to keep going on. He obviously is having vision problems, and Pitt's at his best.
Great test for Brad Pitt. And after some nervous moments early, starting to assert his authority here.
Look at the power on that right hook from Brad Pitt. But his mouth's wide open, so he's a little bit tired himself. Oh, Oganov.
There's a little taste of the power if you get complacent.
Oh, and again the left hook from Oganov.
Both boys have got very good whiskers. Oh, and a right hand from Oganov.
Is Pitt in trouble?
The undefeated Brad Pitt has been whacked a couple of times here. Oganov is confident.
Pitt is down. And he is hurt. Pitt is hurt bad. Oh, his legs are gone. Time.
Mouth guard is out.
Let's go.
We're going to clean the guard.
Get on with it.
Stop the fucking back of the head. I'll stop you, I tell you. No, you know the rules.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Right. Let's go.
Brad Pitt is on wobbly leg street.
Swing it over the back of the head.
He's not in good shape at all, Brad Pitt.
Back of the head, all right? Push.
Well, he got a good 30-second break there, Brad Pitt.
Gets out of the way of that left hook of Oganov. We have got a war. Both guys firing the big ones. Pitt down once already in the round. Now in defensive mode. Needs to hold on here.
Yeah, the body shot has hurt Brad Pitt.
Oganov head hunting. Pitt against the ropes again.
Pitt needs to grab hold of him. He's got to forget trying to punch him. Grab him, lock up the arms of Victor Oganov. Tackle him to the ground if he needs. He needs to buy himself some time.
Left hand from Brad Pitt. Oganov is now in trouble. What about this for a contender for round of the year?
He's in real strife, Victor Oganov. As Pitt's mouth guard comes out again.
Mouth guard of Brad Pitt is out.
Oh, I think that's going to save both fighters.
Listen, you've got to stop that back of the head, brother.
The corner's up on the stage. The corner can't come up.
Both corners are up.
All right, let's go. Hooks.
We're going to see the end of the round.
Oh, the jab from Brad Pitt. Oganov's still in trouble as he calls Brad Pitt on.
And Oganov has moved in almost into a southpaw position here.
Oh, the back of the head again from Victor Oganov. What a round.
And two weary warriors make their way back to their corners. Let's go to the blue corner with Lincoln Hudson. Dr. Peter Lewis is over there.
That's not my fault. He's putting his head down.
Please, Ryan, take this.
What the hell? He's not even in the corner.
Listen to me, brother. Jab it through the jab, okay? Towel. Listen, he's working fine when you're working the jab and you're setting the pace. But if you want to trade blows for a bloke that's short and strong, it's only bad news. He can only hit you on the
As we try and piece together what went on in round number 3.
Now listen, you've got to control the distance with the jab. I don't think
Oh, the left hook it was from Victor Oganov.
up the setup jab. You understand? Find your rhythm and find your
That was the crucial knockdown, but not too sure of what landed.
I think it was the left hand that knocked the equilibrium of Brad Pitt, and it was a gentle assist getting him to the ground. But it was the initial shot that did the damage, Gil.
Yeah, it was more of a shoulder that pushed him to the ground. The first one did the damage.
Round number 4.
Well, Brad Pitt really being tested here.
Almost a Muay Thai clinch here from Pitt as he tries to clear the head.
Oh,
Get some stability in the legs.
the back of the head again.
1 point. 1 point. All right? Back of the head. Last time, understand? Good.
1 point taken off Victor Oganov.
Once again, Victor's corner up on the ropes, and someone needs to tell him the rules. He can't just jump up and get in the ring.
Hey! Up! Hey! Get over there.
All sorts happening here.
You got 5 minutes, Brad. All right?
Trainer's been told to
Come on.
move.
You come to fight or what? You got 5
Oganov
minutes.
back into the neutral corner.
All right? 5 minutes.
Lincoln Hudson yelling abuse.
All right? Go speak to your corner, yeah.
Watch that.
All right?
You don't watch that now. Hey, you should know the rules. I want the 5 minutes.
Yeah, you get the 5 minutes.
And we are going to have a 5-minute break here, perfectly within the rules after a foul. Wow. Let's all take a couple of deep breaths.
The eye of Victor Oganov fully closed. The heart of this guy to fight on. Not only fight on, put Brad Pitt on the canvas. First professional to ever do so.
You take your time. We have 5
We spoke
minutes.
earlier about the
You understand?
cruiserweight rankings.
Clear
Brad
that
Pitt
head.
is the national
Nice
champion.
jab.
Let's take a look at how they stack up. Adam Forsyth is at number 1, also undefeated with 10 fights, 10 wins. Anthony McCracken, Dominic Vey, Daniel Aman, the former champion, Peter Cronje, and number 6 is Victor Oganov. And that is who is in the ring with Brad Pitt tonight. And it was a knockout from Brad Pitt at this very venue in May of this year over Daniel Aman, that I think has got a few of the cruiserweights in the country a little tentative to step into the ring, because this is as good a right hand as you will see.
You won't see a better right hook in this business. Oh.
Yeah, okay, but you've been told.
I don't want to talk about it, mate.
We have 5 minutes. Well, he's fine, man. Beautiful, beautiful.
That's experience from the corner of Lincoln Hudson over there trying to buy his time. But will this work in the favour of Victor Oganov, who was also a little edgy in round number 4?
Okay, why the point off? Let's take a look on replay. Yep. Yeah, he had been warned for it, and it's okay. In your mind, Danny Gill, is that a blatant foul? 1 point off?
Yeah, 100%. That's looking for a bit of a rest. He's looking to put the other guy off, and he certainly did that.
Well, we've relaxed. The heart rate's gone down. We hope your has too. But has the heart rate of Victor Oganov and Brad Pitt gone down as they touch him up and get ready to go back to war?
It's like they've thrown Brad Pitt in a swimming pool. They've just soaked him up in water.
Well, Brad was still a little unsteady on his legs, so utilising the time as best you could, advantageous for the blue corner.
The water in the blue corner, they need to mop that up. Someone's going to get hurt.
Oh, look at Pitt cracking away, clubbing away. Minute 40 remaining in the round. After all that confusion, we think so anyway.
Oh, good uppercut from Brad Pitt.
Brad looks to have his legs back. Seems to be some clarity.
I think that 5-minute break, or whether we saw the full 5 minutes, but it would have helped both fighters. They really needed a rest.
Undeniably. It has been a cracking pace.
The danger of Pitt is those hands are very low. He's got super fast hands, Brad Pitt. He's got great power, but his hands are very low, which is going to play into Oganov's hands.
Yeah, he's definitely open for those big overhand hooks.
Oganov walked into a couple there. Look at that from Hollywood.
Oh, that's the shot, the body shot.
He's originally a Victorian boy, but now based in Sydney, Brad Pitt. Plenty of hometown support when he comes back to the pavilion to fight. They are ever so proud of him. The 2006 Commonwealth Games heavyweight division gold medalist, a 2008 Olympian, undefeated as a pro, but in the biggest battle of his pro life at the moment.
Yeah. An achievement also done by the man in the middle of us tonight, Andy, Commonwealth Games gold medalist.
Yep.
Daniel Gill. Manchester, was yours Manchester?
That's right, 2002, yeah.
What a long round, round 4.
It was a long round, round 4, but certainly well worth the wait.
Exciting machine. Welcome to the Australian Boxing Federation meeting director, Michelle Lansdowne.
How many fingers am I holding? How many? How many?
number 4. A round full of fireworks. Both guys having success with shots, but it was Victor Oganov losing the point for the punch in the back of the head.
I think Pitt realised combination punching, throwing more punches is going to work for him.
That's right. That's what he needs to do.
Definitely. From the Michael Bowling fight a little while back, I mean, that's what broke Victor Oganov down, and that was more punches. More punches definitely were.
Yeah, and I think with Michael Bowling on that night, he kept moving around the outside. He never stayed in front. At the moment, Brad Pitt's going straight back and allowing Victor Oganov to get his power shots off.
Yep, that's right.
Oh! Pitt tags again, then Oganov. Big blows from big men.
I'd like to see Pitt dig that left rib to the body again. It is one of his better shots, and it looked like it hurt Victor Oganov in round number 4.
Yeah, on more than one occasion as well.
What a fight. I did not see this coming. I thought Pitt would dominate from start to finish, but credit to Victor Oganov. He's showing he's still got some fight left in him.
At 35, there's plenty left on the Russian, the destroyer. The red trunks.
Absorbing all that punishment as well. He's doing a great job to be able to come back. He's getting hit with some big shots from Pitt.
That's where I'd like to see Pitt go back to the body. He's obviously hit the Russian with everything, and he keeps coming forward.
He knows no different, Victor Oganov. Originally from Russia, now based in Perth, Western Australia.
He's showing a chin of granite. Victor Oganov, there's the body shot.
Top of the left shoulder from Pitt again. Two punch combination, doubling it up, and Oganov standing there.
Look at the power on Brad Pitt. And if Victor Oganov uses his feet, only that small little bit like he just did there, he'll make Brad Pitt miss all day, because Pitt's really loading up the shots, which means your feet plant to the ground.
I know Oganov is taking most of these on the forearms and the gloves, but how many more can he take on the forearms and gloves?
Oh, at this pace, you wouldn't think he's going to be able to take too much more.
A minute remaining, round 5.
There's that movement again.
Yeah, that's right.
That movement.
And it's only a half a step. It's a real small movement. Oh, as Oganov gets the left hook through.
He took one to give one.
Yearly, we saw in the amateurs a lot of Brad Pitt and Adam Forsyth, some cracking fights between those guys. One day, hopefully, we'll see him here in the pro ranks.
It would be a great fight. They're both great fighters, and yeah, I'd love to see that one.
Hit from a defensive position into the corner here. Offensively superb.
You can see the even fatigue coming in on Brad Pitt, and he's the one doing all the punching.
Look at that eye of Victor Oganov. Wow.
Oh, Victor's just taking a knee. I think he's nearly had enough.
His body shots doing some damage.
6, 7, 8. You ready? Let's go. Come on, hit. Right.
It's over. Victor Oganov has had enough. Brad Pitt victorious. He is still Mr. 100%.
Well, that really tested him.
Round number 6. Referee stops the contest.
Brad Pitt.
Boxer retires. Wow.
Brad Pitt, Pitt's corner. Fidel Turkle comes over and actually helps out Victor Oganov in the opposite corner.
How tough are these two lads?
It was all power shots here in the last round from Brad Pitt. Oganov kept coming. That was about his only success in that round, the left hook, but the rest was Brad Pitt. And I think, like you said, Daniel Gear, those body shots, that was a telling factor. Here we go there. This was enough for Victor Oganov.
Yep. What a victory for Brad Pitt.